Hello there, welcome to my graphics design NEA existing product analysis of the RNLI Corgi Shannon class lifeboat. This is a die cast 1:136 scale model, and it is, as you can see, very cute. So first of all, when this product arrives, it is in box, and it contains a graphic on the back of a real Shannon class lifeboat, some information about this boat, some technical specs, product materials. It's a Hornby product, so obviously, and I think Corgi as well, but Hornby is obviously associated with model trains, and they're a very reputable brand. So you've got this kind of almost open package design where you can see the model, but it's protected by this plastic, and it lists this plastic screen as not recyclable. So that's a minus on the sustainability front, but I think the rest of the box is card and plastic elements that are recyclable, and so it's printed on. It's not going to come off, but it's got good graphics printed onto it. It's got a lovely clear image of the lifeboat on the back, and when you're buying it online, it gives you several images of the lifeboat in, kind of action shots of it in cool places. You know what you're getting. It's only £10, but I think a good portion of that money goes to the RNLI, and it's die cast, so it can be manufactured at a pretty good batch kind of scale. So package handles very nicely, just like any other package, but it definitely survived transit because I ordered it from the internet. If we start the unboxing, it's just one of these tabs, so excuse the struggle here. I need a way of holding my phone a bit better. I'll just tear it. There we go. It should just slide out without much hassle. So you can see you can get it out of the box without damaging the lovely back graphic. You could probably even take some scissors to it and cut this section out, and that would give you a lovely little display kind of plaque card to go with it. So the model itself comes in this kind of packaging, which I think could be vacuum formed. It gives me that kind of vibe, or something like that. Here it is, the model itself. So immediately I wouldn't be putting much pressure through these rails because they seem quite fragile, but all these sort of antennae elements and rails are made for the same thing. But here we go, little display stand, Corgi, and it's plastic, so it's got pretty good, strength in these dimensions, but all that it's really expected to do is hold this little boat up. So this boat, it's got some weight to it for sure, so it is die cast metal, so it definitely has some quality sort of feel to it. You can see these outboards, so it's got pretty good detail for what it is, pretty stunning detail. So it incorporates plastic elements, metal elements, little see-through screens. So it's a really cute little boat, and I think for £10 it's definitely a brilliant little model to display. It fits quite nicely onto its display stand, and this is tapered so to fit for the hull. But look, that almost slots into place, so you can have it backwards or forwards depending on the kind of feel you like, and then I don't know, you could display it up on something or have it down in your workspace, and then it kind of serves the purpose that if you have this on display, someone walks into the room, you have friends over or family round, and you see it obviously it's going to instantly remind you of the RNLI, almost acting as a kind of fundraiser that in that way. But really, it's just a cute little lifeboat. Obviously, at such a small scale, there's not going to be masses of detail, but the kind of different plasticky texture of these railings really helps. And I do believe this little plastic knob can fit model figurines on it, but I haven't got any of those. So that's a great extended play feature that almost encourages you to buy more toys, which will help support the RNLI and all such things. So there's obviously lots of different colours on it. It's painted. It's got the aerial identification badges, the boat number. It's kind of almost like a real RNL lifeboat would be. It's obviously at a much smaller scale. And I think this product is obviously really quite successful, I think, for what it sets out to do, which is provide a little kind of donation reward, a little model toy that children can look at and think of lifeboats and be reminded of all the brilliant things they do. And it's pretty inexpensive, so I think anybody can have one. And then, so in regards to the slight negatives of this product, you can always say that it's quite small. It does lack somewhat in detail. The phone lights come on, so you can kind of see through it. You can see that there's no seats in the cabin or anything like that. But I think at this price range, I think you get what you pay for, and this is definitely a lovely little model. So I think this is a very successful product. And now, to emulate this in my own design, I could use die-cast elements, but I'm not sure I have those to my availability. But so it's definitely worth seeing how I can incorporate some sort of small model design, and it's whether I use small models as additional features that I can brand and give to people, or use as like kind of in this similar way rewards for donation. So, but anyway, in conclusion, I think that this is really good product. I think if you don't have one, it's definitely worth the £10, and that will obviously go to the RNLI and to charity. So I'm going to be putting this on my desk, and I hope that you will too.